episode with y'all already know y'all favorite podcasters, SWP. Y'all know that means spoken with purpose. Look, y'all already know my name. My name is Tanya. I'm one of the hosts. Look who we got here today. The voice behind the camera. That's Tosh. Y'all
hey,
already know the director. That's all you gonna tell them.
Hi, I'm Natasha.
You know?
A little bit.
We tighten up.
What up, though, y'all?
I know, right?
We ready.
Born ready. Sure you done hit the line, but we got the kids back here working today.
Everybody's changing positions.
Yeah, we definitely live. Hold on, to make sure they got us positioned right. Okay, so yeah, we good to go. All right, so we about to get into what it is we're going to be talking about today.
Juicy topic, as always.
Y'all seeing that heading. So it's going to be like 3 subjects into one because, you know, we do what we want to do. Okay, but it's going to be ride or die. It's going to be hitting below the belt. And it's also going to be, is it okay to be friends with your exes?
Things that make it go.
Exactly.
Okay.
Make sure that make sure that I turn this down. All right, so we're about to get into this thing. You ready, Ty?
I'm ready.
Just in case y'all wonder where Kiana is at, she is not feeling well today. She is definitely a part of the show because y'all know y'all have been there kick somebody off the darn show. She is still a part of the show. She is just, you know, her body ain't her body tripping.
Right.
The guy got it. Right. So y'all already know what the lip read on that. So we're gonna start off with ride or die. We chose these subject, of course, you guys know for a reason. Why we chose ride or die is because I noticed that I don't know if people really understand what ride or die actually means, or we'll tell you what it means to us. Put it that way, because everybody got their own definition for it.
Exactly.
So, what do you think about, or what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of ride or die?
The first thing that comes to my mind when you say ride or die, I'm down for whatever.
Okay.
I'm down for whatever. If me and my guy, I'm ride or die, I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
If he hustling, I'm hustling. If he scrapping, I'm scrapping. He punch, I punch. Ride or die. I also had the opportunity to ask a couple 13-year-olds.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, viewers. Thanks for tuning in.
Right.
We're going to try to read y'all comments from here, too, as well.
Yeah, it's director over here. So, yeah, we multitasking.
Right. So, back to the ride or die. That's what it means to me, that we're down for whatever.
Right.
So, I had some 13-year-olds that I asked them as well, what does that mean? What does that term mean to you? Right. And one of them said, it's the type of friend that stays when you go through things. Like if you're in school and we're in trouble, we're supposed to get in trouble together.
Yeah,
That's what they were saying. But they
or
also
don't tell them the other person who they got in trouble.
Right, exactly.
Right.
But if one is going to the principal office because we did something, obviously that means there's going to be 2 phone calls made that night at 5 o'clock to your parents. Because if she in trouble, you.
Yeah, we in trouble. Don't make that other phone call because we ain't got nothing to tell you.
Right. But that's just what they said. Now, of course, if you already had talked to your children and you've said, you know, don't be no snitch.
No snitch.
No snitch. Snitches get stitches.
Y'all already know in the black culture that means zip it.
Zip it.
Throw away the key. Zip it like throw away the key. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I agree. And when it comes to so ride or die can be definitely for friends and also for your mate.
Exactly.
I totally agree with that as well. But I think how we kind of get it misconstrued is, well, I'll ask you this. In a relationship with a mate, do you believe that you have to put up with any and everything in order to be considered a ride or die? And I mean
if you say, because the term is ride or die.
Yeah.
Now, when we were thinking about this topic and preparing for this show, obviously I've said I was the ride or die chick.
Yeah.
For Boo, for my husband, I was ride or die. After thinking about the show, I ain't no ride or die.
No ride or die? After thinking about the show, what
after we were preparing for the show and being considered a ride or die. Now, if he's hustling I'm his girl.
Right.
And we supposed to be hustling together.
Mm-hmm.
The police pull us over.
You old punk. You snitching because you don't want to go to jail.
But both of us gonna go to jail. Who gonna stay home with the kids?
That way you make sure he stay free, so both of y'all can be home with the kids.
So I got to hide the gun under the seat. I got to put the drugs in my
Put it where
purse.
the sun don't shine. I don't know if it can fit there.
If I'm ride or die, I'm riding or dying.
So that means any. You gonna put up with any and everything.
That means I'm gonna put up with any and everything.
I don't necessarily agree with that because I feel like when it comes to like a relationship, I feel like you have to set a tone. Like, you can't just handle me any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got your back if you get in some trouble. You ain't got to worry about me snitching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you out there hustling, I don't want to hustle with you. But I got your back. Like, I ain't going to turn you in. I tell the people you around the corner, you know what I'm saying? He got this for that and that for this.
Okay.
And, you know, so we good there because I'm going to spend the money just to show us you make the money.
We're doing that.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that is definitely a ride or die. I ain't going to allow nobody to talk about you any kind of way. I got your back.
Okay,
Flat ties down. But you ain't gonna be out here just with this person and that person and just doing whatever it is that you think you want to do, and you think that the ride or die term mean I'm just gonna stick with you in all your foolishness. I don't agree.
No, I agree. That part with that part, but I'm thinking in the terms of riding of a ride or die.
Yeah.
Whatever he's down with, I'm down.
Yeah.
Now you know we ain't down with OPP. You know me. It's not down.
Really? Hey, you know me. Isn't that what a PP? Well, yeah, so yeah, I was gonna say something else, but that's pretty much what a ride or die is for me. I was watching the show. This is what kind of brought it to my mind because I know you guys know, like, I think it's Marriage Boot Camp. It's like the hip hop version.
Yes. I like that.
And they had Bianca and whoever the boy is that she got on that goddamn show with her. But they had like this live press thing where they had all the press come in and they was bombarding them with questions. Mm-hmm. And they called one of her boys chicks that I guess he done had some previous pictures of, and they called her and asked her was he in a relationship with her, and she said yeah.
Oh so, yes, I saw that.
So I'm like, Bianca up here riding. She like, no, they ain't in no relationship. We already knew about that. You know what I'm saying? And then when they got behind the scenes, you know, like back in the house when they kind of chatted with each other, she was lying at the end of the day. Now, I do believe that it's a way that you could handle everything. I don't know if I necessarily would have handled it like that because I definitely would have threw him up under the bus. I would have made him look like some junk, but it was going to be a whole other conversation.
When the camera's off. Okay, when the camera's off.
Yeah, because she had to keep up that front in front of everybody else to try to make it look like they came in the house as a couple, and they didn't come in the house as a couple. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a ride or die because we feel like we as women or the man, because we just women, so it's natural for us to just kind of come from a woman's perspective. And that means you just have to put up with it and everything. And I didn't necessarily agree with that because he didn't tell her that. It's one thing if she knew it.
Exactly.
And we going in this thing together. She didn't know it. Like, you let her you out here doing whatever you want to do and you ain't going to tell me.
Come on now.
And you got me tore up.
Then that means we're not a team.
Yeah, you got me tore up. We definitely ain't no team.
No, that's not right or not.
Yeah.
Also, I have a verse from 50 Cent. Well, 50 Cent asked, when it's time to put in work, would you be down to ride? Y'all know what song that came from? Who can tell me what song that came from? It came from one of these songs.
Look.
Not you.
I mean, well, ain't nobody else here. What it is?
Where did it come from?
20 questions.
What is this song?
21 questions.
21 questions. Ding, 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 ding. If you're gonna ride or die, when it's time to put in work, are you gonna ride? I know a lot of chicks like to say, we're a ride or die chick. I'm a ride or die chick for my man.
How do you put in work?
So
you got an offer, nigga?
So you know 50 Cent. I know 50 Cent. You know what kind of work you talking about. Whether you got to put in work to kill a nigga, when you got to go carry the bag or the bird. I mean, this is just what I think. I don't know these things per se. But I'm just saying, put it in work. Whatever he asks you to do, ride or die. You riding or die.
So you pimping or you my mate?
If that's what he do. If we pimping, where my money? Where is our money? Do you have our money?
My money, how much you get?
How much you get? Count it out.
Come here, girl.
Come here, girl.
So yeah, I agree with it to a certain extent because he seems like he's just a guy to just be telling people what the heck it is to do. But if we in this thing together, then you know it just is what it is. So what do y'all think that the ride or die term is?
What does that mean to you? Because
Exactly.
we told you what it means.
So y'all tap on that keyboard, but we gonna go ahead and go to the other one, which is hitting below the belt. So before we go there, Tosh, I'll ask you, what do you consider hitting below the belt?
I'm so glad you asked me that. Hitting below the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is so, that's bad. That's low.
How low can you go?
Like a baritone, low.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
Okay.
Well, Tony, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Since I told you what it means.
Yeah.
Do you hit below the belt?
No. I'm not a. You look like a hit below. No, I personally, as far as what I feel like hitting below the belt is, I feel like hitting below the belt is they're coming for it. They're gonna hurt. They know it hurts you, so they're gonna definitely go for the jugular. Right. So I think that's hitting below the belt. But I think you also have to know your mate. Like you gotta know how to argue with your mate. So if it's okay, you know, we got some people in here, so you got your ears. So you know, if y'all communicate and like call each other bitches and hoes and shut your damn mouth, you know what I'm saying? If you okay with that, yeah. If that's how y'all communicate, then by all means, that's not hitting below the belt for you guys. But for me,
don't call me that.
I for one though, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Like so that's a little. I don't know if it's hitting below the belt, but I definitely think it's a form of disrespect when you know that I don't want to be talked to like that.
Definitely.
But no, I definitely don't hit below the belt. I do. I guess it's a little bit of I treat people like I want to be treated. I'm not gonna talk to you like that, so don't talk to me like that.
To an extent. To an extent, I have wrote down also hitting below the belt is done with the other person because it's actually hard to come back from that.
Yeah.
Words hurt. Remember that we used to say, sticks and stones may break my bones. No?
Sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Words hurt. Words hurt.
Yeah.
They hurt, and they can stick
they
in
hurt
your
because
mind.
They're trying to intentionally do something.
And
that
if
they
you
know
keep that and keep, words hurt.
Yeah.
Words hurt. We had some examples.
You got some examples?
I have some examples of hitting below the belt. Now, I can speak for a woman. To a man with hitting below a belt. We don't talk about because he's a 2-minute brother. We don't do that. We also
in a heated argument.
In a heated argument. We can joke about it, but you know, these are examples of hitting below the belt. And don't talk about his mama.
Yeah. Randy,
your mama, the swallow too big and we don't do that. How she always borrow money? We don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Those are definitely some good examples. So your mama should have swallowed you.
Or calling my uncle, because you know he broke. Don't do my uncle like that. That hurts me, because that's still my uncle.
I agree. I'm definitely coming for something like, you know your old boy ain't been working. You don't do shit around here. You ain't good for nothing. You don't have, you know, like you like that type of chick. Like I remember, like, not to talk about any, to keep names out of it. Mm-hmm. You know, like I remember, like somebody used to always get in conflicts with their person, with their mate. You know, from relationship to relationship, and I'm like, God dang, man, every time I turn around, you always fighting. I never thought about it. Years later, time finally asking, I'm like, what? You always fighting? Like I don't get it. And when they told me what they be saying, I was like, that's why the hell you get your head knocked off. Like, how you say something like that, and then you say that you love that person, like you real deal love that person, but you think that you can talk to them like that and then expect them to just recover and don't think about it no more. Like, oh, we good. Give me some kiss. We finna go out. Right? No, we ain't doing all that now.
But sometimes when you're arguing, or we call it in my house intense fellowship.
Girl, I can't.
Sometimes those things happen.
Not intense fellowship.
Intense fellowship. You can use that. You can have that. Okay.
They don't want that joy. But go ahead.
You can say arguing. You can say whatever you choose. We chose intense fellowship.
Yeah.
When it's intense.
Yeah. It's intense.
It's intense. I try my very best not to go below the belt. But sometimes this little pink thing here.
Not the little pink thing.
The little pink thing.
It just goes.
Y'all know.
Say it's not takeable.
Y'all know I will cut you deep. You're going to need stitches.
Yeah.
You're going to need stitches, not just a little lick.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do it. Like I wouldn't do it.
I know. That's
I just can't do it. Like I ain't gonna hit you there. Now I done thought of some things. It may not have been like really below the belt, but I've been thought of some things to say. But I definitely
they never actually flipped out.
Flowed out.
That never happened to you.
I don't have below the belt. I don't want you to talk to me like that.
I don't want you to talk to me like that too, but I'm just saying, in times, desperate times call for desperate. Gotta get them off you. Gotta get them off you.
So, do you believe that you have to learn how to argue with your mate?
That you
or
do.
learn how to argue with friends?
With friends, you do. You have to show a lot of vulnerability.
Yeah.
A lot of sensitivity. You have to use your words carefully. You have to think before you speak. Because those words are out there in the atmosphere. Once I've said those things, I know once he say them to me.
Yeah.
It's hard to forget.
Now that I think about it, I know I done said something. Well, at least I didn't consider it below the belt.
See?
I done said something that somebody done remembered. That I didn't think that it was that serious when they said it, but they said it. They done said it so many times after I said it years later. I'm like, well, God dang, that comment must have really bothered you. Like,
really?
I mean, but it was the truth. It wasn't.
The truth hurts.
It was the truth. I would get into details about it, but I'm a respect other people, so I guess I should have brought the story up. So I guess technically maybe that would have been a hit below the belt. I don't know. But it is what it is. I do believe that it's a way that you do have to learn how to argue with your mate, because when you're in a relationship or in a friendship, you know what I'm saying, and you're in a loving relationship, or you have a friend that you respect and love and have been on that journey for so long, then, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to hurt them.
No, you don't want to
hurt you. You don't want to hurt them in no kind of way. So I feel like you have to learn what they like, what they don't like, you know what I'm saying, what they consider disrespectful,
right,
and so on and so forth. Like, for one, I don't appreciate you being called dumb. Like, don't call me dumb. I don't think I'm dumb. Even if you think I'm dumb, you better find another word to use.
I don't like that.
Oh, baby, that wasn't so smart. But don't be like, you dumb up.
Right. Don't do that.
Baby, that wasn't the smartest thing that you could have said. You better find another way to say it. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to argue with me. You feel me?
Exactly. Think about those things before you say them. Now, the examples that I had given were just the ones that I know we as women can say to our spouses. Or friends or partners or what have you.
Yeah.
So, the question was, women.
Yeah.
What are the things some men have said to you that was hidden below the belt? I tried to think of some examples.
You never got hit below the belt?
I was trying to think of some of the things, but if you cut me, I'm gonna cut you back.
Think twice.
Think twice.
Before you come out your mouth with Tosh, because she coming full force. Say, Tosh, you do kind of be like this.
Sometimes.
You hit me, nigga, I'm definitely gonna hit you back. Me, for one, Now, if you physically hit me, I'm definitely gonna hit you back. Now, if you hit me with your mouth, you probably get a pass.
I told you this pink thing is dangerous. It's dangerous.
Now, if we fighting, physically fighting, I don't know if I'm gonna hit below the belt, but you'll get called some bitches and moles and motherfuckers and all of that. But you know, I mean, that's what the hell you're supposed to do in my mind. So it's okay for me in that case. Yeah.
Right.
You got some more stuff you want to talk about now? Over here trying to flip the page.
Just no, not in regards to hitting below the belt. Cause
you good?
I'm good with hitting below the belt. Are you good, guys? Good with hitting below the belt?
I got something else to say on that.
Okay.
Like, as far as the hitting below the belt, because once again, you do have to learn how to argue with your mate. So what if like, they may not necessarily be real harsh with their words, but do you think like arguing or kind of feuding in public is a hit below the belt? Or social media?
Definitely. I think, yes, that's hitting below the belt.
Yeah.
Whatever we gonna talk about, it's gonna be in the house.
Yeah.
Not going in the street. Loud talking to me in front of people in public. Calling me a... No.
It's a bit like handling me in no kind of way. Or
no.
Handling that other person in your kind of way. Like, it's a time and it's a place for everything. First of all, things you be handling each other like that, even behind the scenes. But, you know, once again, if that's how y'all... Well, I don't know, because that kind of gets into that fake and phony. You always want to hide the next like you got everything all copacetic.
But
so I guess if that's how y'all function in the house, ain't no point y'all be trying to act like y'all out here peace and everything rainbows and sunshine.
No, it's not always rainbows and sunshine, but we gonna discuss that behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Now, what you not finna do? No.
Yeah.
No.
Because I see a lot of going back and forth on social media.
A lot of back and forth on social media. I be like,
back and forth
did he say that? Oh my God, she put all the business out there.
And then y'all is at the restaurant 2 days later. Y'all at the beach holding hands, private picnic. Y'all around here. What? Yeah, ride or die. I guess that's what y'all. Or that's how y'all communicate.
Right.
You know, to each his own. But for me,
yes,
you know, I'm gonna need you to hold that down. But I don't need you to just hold it down to make us look a certain type of way in the public, because I don't necessarily agree with that either. I can't necessarily. I can't stand that. Like, and then those people who like to hide the jump be the first people to want to call somebody else out of their jump. Now, if you telling people your jump, but you might not necessarily show out in public, it's okay for you to voice your opinion about somebody else. But don't be out here throwing rocks and hiding your hands, or out here trying to get the moat out of somebody else. All that you heard. So that's how I'm saying it. But okay, so we're gonna go ahead on to this next
topic. Sips tea.
I'm surprised you even drinking that.
Right.
All right, so this next topic.
So the next topic is talking to your ex.
Is it okay?
Is it okay to talk to your ex?
Or be friends with
or
your
be
ex.
friends with your ex.
Yeah. That's the thing, Tom. Well, before you do that, let me ask you this. What is considered an ex? And the reason why I ask this question is because are they considered an ex if you were in a relationship with them, not just you had sex with them? You had to be in a relationship. So if you had sex with them,
right,
you don't consider that an ex? Like, what is an ex to you?
Someone I was in a relationship with.
Okay.
A long-term relationship, whether it be a friend, ex-lover, ex-partner, what have you. That's what I consider an ex.
That's what you consider an ex?
Yes.
I feel like you done had sex with ex to me.
That next to?
Right.
That's making the list longer.
I wouldn't give a darn. It would let it be long. It could be as lengthy as you may. Because y'all, and I feel like because I won't necessarily consider them an ex, but I do feel like because we're on this topic about is it okay for you to be friends with an ex, I'm gonna throw somebody else in there too. Like this person who you done been real flirtatious with. Like y'all got this history where you done try to holler at you, you done try to holler at them, so y'all got these little, inside jokes. How all that extra no. So you know what I'm saying? You gonna get thrown in that category too.
Okay.
So you know they may not necessarily be an ex, but since we're talking about the type of people that you can be friends with,
okay,
on social media or just friends with in general, you know. So do you actually think it's okay for you to still be friends with your past dudes, past people?
So, and when I was married,
yeah,
and when in my marriage, we decided that I couldn't have male friends.
Wow.
Male friends, and he would have women friends because of the gray area. Somebody from your past,
yeah,
an old friend. I guess that would be considered an ex too.
Y'all stuck to that?
Well, because it sometimes things blur lines.
No, I understand. I'm asking you, did y'all stick to that?
For the most part, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you back to telling the story. I want to know.
So
you could be friends with another dude. Well,
I've tried to, and that's when the gray area comes along, because you're my friend. You know that I'm married. You know that my husband. Now I'm helping you because you want to talk to me about thus and so, this and that, and we're chatting because we chat on a regular basis, so we're friends, which we ain't supposed to be. And you may say something.
But go ahead. We gonna get to that though.
You know how it could. There's so much to be said with all of these beautiful people. I'm just gonna stick to the facts. What I got here: talking to your ex, friends on social media. If you keep it PG, if you keep it straight on the up and up, and you keep everything respectful, everything
respectful of the other person,
respectful of the other person, your relationship, respectful for me as a woman. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree. So you believe that you could be? Yeah, y'all.
Yes.
Don't be punking out.
Yes. I think I could be to some friends.
Not at all. I agree with that. I do believe that you could.
Not all y'all.
You know what?
I'm sorry. Oh. I did that one. Sorry.
I think that you could be friends with an ex if the door is fully closed. And I'm going to use the term friend kind of loosely. Well, no, I'll take it back. Because if you got to use it loosely, then most likely somebody crossing the lines that they ain't got no business crossing. But I do believe that you can be friends. And I'm going to say that because based upon my own experience, I genuinely have friendships. Or I won't say friendships. It might be a friendship, but definitely one in particular that is no nothing, like no flirtations, no sideways comments, no reminiscing back to certain events. Like it's no blurred lines there at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got to worry about you coming out your mouth sideways on a post. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Like I ain't got to worry about you in my inbox talking about, dang, you look beautiful today. You know, like it's real deal. Real friendship. But I also I think it's people out there who, women and men, always want to let people know that I done been there, I done done that, whatever it is that we done had was special. So they get on your post and they make little sideways inside. Man, y'all better go ahead on them little inside jokes. I believe that you know, you might need to be deleted.
Yes. If it's coming from this being very inappropriate and it's crossing the lines in you, do you trust your mate?
I was just going to say that.
Do you trust your mate enough to be friends with their ex?
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking also like in lines of, so the ex and you have kids. Now, there's a way when you can co-parent with your ex respectfully.
Yeah.
With the child in mind and just keep it as that. But you don't think a lot of people think like that, though.
Think like
People want to keep it as a co-parent.
Gotcha.
That we're dropping off today. We're just supposed to be discussing about the kid, the pickup, the medical, the dental.
Right.
Not remember, you know that thing you used to do. Right? You still do that? Do you think about it?
We did that truck over there. Yeah,
You remember when we was in that truck? It's memories.
Always bringing up little junk that you like to say.
Oh.
Hey, Tosh, remember you say this all the time.
Don't do that.
And your boo standing there, you be like, oh, motherfucker.
Sorry.
No,
Don't do that.
I don't remember when I used to say that.
No.
Yeah, I do believe, because at the end of the day, I'm in a relationship with you.
Exactly.
So, you know, I'm in a relationship with you, so, you know, I hold you accountable for your actions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily have a problem with you being friends with an ex on there, as long as you know how to check them. You know what I'm saying? When they need to be checked. Because I ain't gonna let little catty junk go by. I don't give a darn, to be honest with you. But if my mate don't know how to check them, my problem ain't the girl. Unless she, because sometimes y'all, the females and the dudes just need to be checked, period. Because some of y'all just feel like y'all can do and say whatever it is that y'all want to do. And you know what I'm saying? Even when if you done been corrected and you still coming out sideways, then I might need to handle you too. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm looking for you to handle that, for you to check that.
Absolutely, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a relationship with you.
Right.
I ain't coming on now. I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna heart it, I'm gonna comment. Right. We're gonna chit chat on the post.
And
as soon as you come out sideways, I ain't gonna even be like, babe, you seen that? You seen that? You ain't gonna check her?
Right.
Because you know that's what they do. So you gonna just let her heart your picture.
Listen, it's just a picture.
I ain't
and sometimes people are just mean or evil and just have that intention to try to do that just to cause problems. But if you're secure in your relationship, and your mate trusts you, and you trust them, anything is possible. Yeah. Anything is possible.
Yeah, because you can delete them off your social media, but you don't know what they talk about when you ain't around.
You know?
Raggedy. Raggedy.
Do you all trust your mate to be friends with an ex? Y'all chime on in. Do we have any... Anybody want to say anything?
I ain't seeing it quiet tonight.
Y'all quiet tonight. What's the matter? Y'all don't like me.
Really? Natasha, they love you.
You do? You like me? You
they
really like me?
You.
Oh, did you say loved it?
Loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it you. They loved it you. Oh. I love you too.
Okay. I also had wrote down.
Go ahead.
And if it's okay to be friends with your ex, it should be openly. It should be open. It shouldn't be anything secret. Say that again. Say that again.
I got the same book because we don't go over our bullet points. We just you write your bullet points down. And we don't share that conversation because it can be natural. But so it's a crazy you got that because I got that too.
Right. If you're friends with your ex, should it be an open relationship? I don't think it should be secretive.
Yeah. So I think that's where the lines get blurred. Like they keep getting your messages. Y'all got these little inside jokes that I might not know about, but y'all clearly is making people feel special. Like you still making this dude feel like he hold a certain place in your life, or vice versa. Like that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why the lines get blurred. That's why women and men don't feel comfortable with you being able to communicate or be friends with an exes because they feel like it's always some foolishness going on. So I do believe that you should be open and honest with your mate because we're going to tackle you together. Right. I'm that ride or die.
You
trust me. Die. If you ain't hear what he said on that post, you might need to hear from me. So I agree. And definitely like if it's done in person, like sometimes people just got to be checked. You know what I'm saying? When you done made them people feel like they rightfully could stand in that position and being able to say and do and come up and pop up and all of that junk, whenever they feel like, I feel like sometimes you have to take that step, not only for your partner to reassure them that this is legit. Right. You know what I'm saying? And also to make sure they know, like, homegirl, homeboy ain't nothing. Like this right here, what you see is about that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead on with your foolishness. Now don't say that and then y'all be like, hey, I know I said that, but you know what it was. Now don't be going back doing
Right. Because that's what
I had to do that.
that was the next thing. When you're in a relationship, you have to protect your partner. You have to protect your partner's feelings.
Yeah.
Because this person knows you, but this person knows you too. And you're in a relationship, so if it's going to be better for everybody, whether we're co-parenting or whether we're going to be friends, if you can be friends, then it should be a level of respect, a level of decency and order.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely do. And I think you have to keep an open forum. Like you got to keep communication open with your partner. Because I think, like, okay, let's just say you guys are both allowed, like you don't really, ain't no big deal with y'all being exes with friends. Like you realize that they actually just still on your friends list and now you're in a new relationship, so it ain't really nothing to you. But now you realize they might have said something out the way, or they're or they're in your inbox or something. Do you tell your mate?
Definitely. I spoke before I thought.
Like, dang, Tom,
Quite honestly.
you looking real good, girl. Where you at? Remember when I came there and got the niggas with you? Damn, that where y'all at? What time? Which one y'all at? You know, trying to get in there. You think you're supposed to tell your mate?
I do.
Do
I would. I would. Tell on myself or somebody else tell on me. Don't do that.
Yeah, I definitely got a problem.
Don't do that.
I don't need nobody else telling my don't.
Don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, I got a whole problem with somebody. If somebody else telling me, that's sticky because I'm still wrapped out. Because if somebody else that came to me and told me that you done did some dirt, I'm gonna handle you. You gonna think twice. And I tell you twice before you ever come back and try to bring some dirt about me, about my man to me ever again.
Ever.
I'm gonna make you feel like it was nothing. Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Was it good? Did you go?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So when I get home, it's a whole different story.
I would never let you know what information you put out, think you saw or didn't saw.
Yeah, because I know some of y'all be grinding.
Some people just are nasty or just grinding. Because I'm thinking now, when you have people in your life and they're no longer that important part of your life where you lose touch, and then you do some other stuff and you come back into them.
Yeah.
Say they are doing real estate now.
Yeah.
Or they're doing a business, a wonderful business. They're making clothes or they're selling this. And you want to get in contact with them because you know how to put them on, and you can have a business relationship.
Yeah.
But personal, DM, flirty.
You're doing too much.
You're doing too much.
Like I remember, I'm pretty open about my life. Like I remember me and my husband were having some issues in the marriage. And yeah. Sticky because I know like tell my stuff, I don't like tell everybody else junk.
Please.
But that means my stuff, not even his stuff. But I remember somebody that he had an experience with kind of came back in the picture. It was kind of taking advantage of a down moment that we were necessarily having in the marriage. And it's a couple different ways that you can necessarily handle that. I could have just not and just expected Timmy to go ahead and handle that. Or I could popped off and went a whole other way. But I took a different direction because I was just like, you think that's cool? Because I know when you're in a relationship, you already know that every relationship has its moments. You know what I'm saying? You argue, you're going to have y'all rough patches. You think it's okay for you to intrude in on another woman's low point where you can come in here and make yourself look like Superwoman. Like, motherfucker, you don't get no brownie points for that.
No.
Excuse my French, but so I just didn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
What did the sweat?
But at the same time, we live in a world with everybody, so I learned how to function with everybody. But I just didn't appreciate it being a woman, from a woman to another woman. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was my marriage that you were intruding on, I have to look at people as individuals. I'm like, come on, man. Like, would you think that was all right if this was your dude? No, because you wouldn't appreciate it. You'll feel a whole nother type of way.
Absolutely.
And you probably going to handle it a whole nother type of way.
And that's coming from knowing people. People, if they show you who they are,
You say believe them.
believe them. Shell say that all the time.
Yeah.
If they show you who they are, believe them.
I do. I do. But you know, sometimes I don't even know who the hell I am.
Yeah.
I be talking about Jack. I say I ain't gonna never do it, and the Lord allowed me to
Nothing to do
experience it. And I be like, well, see what had happened was the Lord did. The Lord allowed it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's a whole nother conversation that we gonna have one day. But it was something else I had wanted to tackle. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my God, I think I might have already been talking about it.
Okay. So do you guys think it's okay to be friends with an ex? Answer that. That's a poll question for you all.
Is it okay?
Is it okay to be friends with an ex?
Yeah.
Do we have any comments from the audience?
They punks the nighttime, same thing scared. They're scared, they don't talk.
Did you want to say something? I'm not going to say who's in the room. But if there's a point, anything that we discussed you wanted to
Do you agree?
Disagree?
Wait a minute. They ain't got nothing to do with the topic. But I have one more thing that I wanted to say on this topic. Because was something that somebody had and pointed out when they had and asked about what these topics was going to be tonight. And it was like, I guess you're secretly friends with an ex. And when I say you keep it a secret from your mate because you know that it really ain't nothing, it's a real deal friendship, no hanky-panky, no nothing going on behind the scenes, but you keep it a secret because you know your mate wouldn't be alright with it. So you right here low-key got friendships with people that you know ain't nothing, that your partner would have a problem with, but you still right here friends with Natasha. We tell the truth on the show.
We tell the truth on the show. We tell the truth on the show. Because we're having a conversation.
Yeah. Not the bad guy, just still bad. Hey, Nona. I see you watching, Nona. Oh, you good enough to, okay, I guess your eyes work. We'll give you that pass. We'll give y'all that pass. Y'all see Kiana watching.
But to your question, I do. I do. And it's so funny that you would say that because Sip's teeth.
You take a sip, I take a sip, you take a sip. Okay.
I do. I have friends. Ships. With some exes. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
What we do because I'm a friendly person.
Yeah.
I'm friendly.
Yeah.
If you're a friend, you're always a friend.
I get it.
But if you're an ex, I don't have that many exes. If you're an ex, comment on the show. Let's see if we're friends.
Really?
Let's
Kind of
put
foolery.
Just put it
My
out there.
exes don't need to comment. I don't know what the hell she trying to do.
But for the most part,
stay exactly where you at. Watch it.
I do have some secrets. Friends.
Yeah.
Real
secret
friends. Friends that
not secret
that
lovers,
I know,
secret
not
friends.
secret lovers, but secret friends that I know if I was ever in a bind or in a need, they
Oh,
would
now
come
that's
through.
sticky, Tosh.
No,
Not
not
only
like
is you friends with this person,
Yes.
you rely.
I'm not
Like you
relying
looking
on
them
them,
as
but
old. Dang,
No.
I can go to you whenever I know you
No.
got me.
And you would never.
Mm.
It's not like that. It's serious. He wouldn't do that.
Bitch,
Would
please,
you do
I'm gonna
that?
speak up for the dude. Would you do that?
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't.
That's not that I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? You know, because we once again we keep it real.
We're keeping it real.
That is crossing the line. You know what I'm saying? That's crossing the line because now you know. Oh boy, can come through for you. Know your
not
on
like
a certain
that.
type of
Not
way.
when I say
would
come
give it
through.
if it was in the bind, nigga, by
Not
combo
like
down. They
okay,
can't come
right.
get me.
And he can't
you
come
call
get me.
old boy.
I can call. And he can come. Not a problem. That's wrong.
See, that's why you like your head on your shoulders. I do. I like mine right with a little.
But I wouldn't.
With my head, he took off his shoulders. Oh,
well, you ask, and it's wrong. It's wrong
it's
what we do.
No, I'm not getting on you. I'm just talking because I know that this is what people would say, and that's actually how I feel, to be honest. But I won't necessarily say that I have a secret secret friendship with someone now. But
I'm sorry.
Now.
Okay.
I said it. Now.
Okay.
But I have done it in the past where I know that's my mate would not have appreciated me befriending this person, and it may not have been a communication with that friend continuously. It may have been like off and on throughout, you know, a time. Like it ain't like, you know, constant communication. Like always checking up on.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
That's what you mean.
That's what I meant. The way she said it. I didn't mean like constantly. I'm just saying.
But yeah, I mean, it was no bad blood. I just didn't feel like I had to not be friends with them because there was no bad blood between us. You know, like we were actually left in good standing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a real deal, no issues. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't crossing no lines. I'm not crossing no lines. You know, but I also do respect my relationship with you ain't gonna be able to just talk to me.
And that's what I meant. Maybe I didn't choose my words.
You said
carefully.
You could call on them
because I remember a time I was traveling to go visit my sister in Tallahassee. I've left the house. I'm more than 3 hours closer to her than I am home. Mm-hmm. And the car, something happened to the car. I didn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. And it was myself, my mom, my 2 daughters, and my niece. Mm-hmm. We were on 10. It's dark. What am I supposed to do?
Right.
We both know he live in that area.
I don't know.
He would come out.
Did you call your boo first?
Of course I called. Something is wrong with the car. XYZ. What I can't come to you. It's gonna take me 3 hours to get to you. Ooh. I know that you're in the car with your mom and you're traveling.
You ain't got roadside assistance.
Yes, I do.
That is wrong.
You ass.
Tasha on a whole nother shit. You wrong on a whole nother. Look, I got y'all.
Am I wrong?
I got y'all. Look, I didn't leave it. I got y'all. Tasha,
I'm wrong. What am I supposed to do? Sit down on the side of the road with my mom and the girls?
You got roadside assistance?
I know. I called them.
You should have when the people told they were going to be 3 hours. Because you know they do take what we call.
They do take a while to come to get you, but that night, I thank you. They came. They took care of us and set us on our way, and we appreciate them. I thank y'all for coming. I'm being honest.
That's you're supposed to be honest, and the fact that we are so honest on the show is because we know that somebody else is dealing with the situation.
Right.
I personally feel like if it was me, I would have a problem with it. Like if I was the mate, you know what I'm saying, and that's how it went down, I would feel a certain type of way with it because it is a secret. You know what I'm saying? Friendship. But you know what I'm saying? If I knew the dynamics, when we go back to what we were saying, like is it open forum? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you ain't got nothing to hide.
Right.
Then you know I maybe because I probably still would feel a certain type of way. I don't want you to be calling no ex about nothing. But
I didn't.
At the end of the day, I could be a little bit more understanding if I knew. And the Joker was so close, and you know, I mean. on FaceTime, maybe every the whole ordeal on FaceTime with me. I'm talking about me.
Oh, okay.
You know, I see everything on FaceTime. I don't even know if that. I'm tripping about everything I can be on FaceTime because at the end of the day, you do have to trust that person. Right. I don't know. It's just sticky. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. You know, I can believe that maybe something didn't go on. Some people are just reliable. Some people are just reliable. Somebody we just call on when you're in a jam.
And we were in a jam. And I totally called Ellie first and was like, well, it'll take me 3 hours to get to you. Okay, well, we'll sit here and wait 3 hours. Well, you know. Well, I did it.
She did it. And we ain't trying to make you feel bad for it.
Don't make me feel bad.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad for it.
Right.
So that's cool. That. But I've definitely done it. Definitely done it in the past. But it was a way that I had that friendship. But what I can say is because that friendship was found out about. You know, like. That friendship was found out about, and at some point you have to cut ties.
You do.
You have to cut ties. So once it was found out about, then it's just like it. I don't even really know how to put it in words. It just is what it is because you just have to respect that person. Like, I don't want you to feel like it was nothing, even though because it wasn't nothing. No. So I would rather not be trying to sit here and convince you that it ain't nothing. Right. Because at the end of the day, you still gonna believe that it's something.
Anyway.
So okay, well, we gonna go ahead and cut these ties because
if that's what you want.
Yeah, it's these ties gonna just have to be cut because it ain't even that serious. You know, but I do, I agree. That is why it's a secret. But now your secret is no longer a secret. They done found out your secret ties.
You know what?
So what you gonna do?
Kiana, miss another show. Miss another episode.
I so appreciate you making her tell about being naive. Man. Y'all already know about getting ready to wrap this thing up in a few, but I agree. Like, there's no need to have any secret friendships.
There's no need to have secret friendships.
You know, we believe in these days, like, you know, tell people what it is. You know, tell them with the lip read. You know, set the terms in this relationship that you guys have, in this situationship that you guys have, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Just set those terms and be honest with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, then maybe y'all can adjust those terms. If you don't like it, then maybe that means you go your way, I go my way. But it is no need to, like, keep secrets.
You shouldn't have secrets.
Because people get hurt by these secrets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I'm at that point now. I ain't gonna say that I'm at that point where I'm ready to hurt somebody, but I'm definitely at the point where if you done lied and we done set a term, like, I ain't no right with that.
Right.
I ain't no right with that. Because I told, look, bro, that ain't what we said.
That's not what we said.
We breaking the agreement.
I did.
Yeah, but we about to wrap this thing up. Y'all ain't commenting tonight, but y'all already know. We hit y'all back on those comments on the back end, so y'all can make sure that y'all tap that keyboard at any given time. So we're going to tell y'all what we could. Look, Tosh, before I even get into that, I want to tell you came from behind the scenes. My sister cousin. Look, my sister cousin. Good job. Good job. I know Tasha's not even Kiana, to be honest, because I'm very open.
Right.
I'm very open, very chatty.
Yes.
You know, because I don't necessarily care about what people got to say. And I know y'all have been talking about it too, because I've been hearing it. But we're going to keep it coming to the conversation. Because y'all know what we do with our experiences is we bring them to this
platform.
Yes.
This helps us and helps you.
Exactly. We bring them to this platform because we know that other people deal with them. So versus me taking them personal, you know what I'm saying, and internalizing them and you know what I'm saying, festering up all this hate and, you know what I'm saying, lashing out at people. No, we ain't about to do that. Right. We're going to talk about it on this show. Yes. So there's some things that has been brought to my attention, you know what I'm saying, about some things that, the conduct on this show. So that conversation is definitely coming. But thank y'all for watching.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. I really do. But back on that other note, I'm a very open person. And I know it's a task for Kiana to kind of come to the forefront and be a little bit more open with her life. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is doing amazing things, definitely there. And so to see you, I know, Tosh, I think you might just be a little bit more private than no. So to kudos. Go stop the Tosh. So yeah, I appreciate that, and for me it's freeing, you know, because I ain't necessarily I ain't got nothing to hide. What you see is what you get, real deal. Nobody got no heaven, no hell to put us in, and I can't hide nothing from the Lord. So what the heck I'm hiding from y'all for? Period.
I agree with that, but my business is my business.
People got that mentality.
What do people say? The young people say, period, poo.
Period, poo.
Period,
poo.
Period.
Make me a meme. Period, poo.
Thank you.
I was just playing.
Yeah.
But y'all know that y'all can follow us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Y'all already know we appreciate the support here. Share on this. Again, if y'all touch this screen or y'all look at that topic and y'all be like, y'all gonna be wanting to hear about that, then all we ask for you guys is to hit us up in the comments or in the inbox. I don't care. You can personally talk to Tosh, inbox Tosh, me, Nona, somebody who you know that's close to us. It really don't matter. Like if you have something that you feel like that needs to be talked about on this platform, or even if you want to come on this platform and talk about it,
exactly.
Come take a seat.
Come take a seat.
Come take a seat. We welcome it all. Just talk about real life junk every day. But y'all can follow us on the page that you guys are tuning in from now. This is our business page that is Spoken with Purpose. We have an additional Facebook page that is Spoken W Purpose. We can communicate with you guys a little bit more on that page. And we also have our Instagram,
which is Spoken with Purpose and the number 3.
Exactly.
One word.
Exactly.
And number 3.
No spaces. And then, of course,
spaces.
you guys can hit us up on YouTube, which is Spoken with Purpose Podcast. I know we say this a lot when it comes to the YouTube channel, that we would really appreciate if you guys go in and subscribe.
Yes.
Because there are things that we want to necessarily do from the YouTube channel. You know, sometimes you just can't be dependent upon people. So it is definitely going to be a change where the live will now be coming from YouTube. And not necessarily Facebook, but it will be shared to Facebook. So if you guys enjoy your comments being, you know, intertwined within the show, because we get that, we have positive feedback about that. Like you guys actually like to catch the show live, so you can get your comments talked about while we're definitely going live, and we love that too, because that just keeps the conversation going. Really but if that is something that you love, the platform will definitely be soon changing to going live from YouTube. So you would definitely have to do that. If not, then we'll have to catch your comments on the back end. And we don't want that.
We don't want that. You guys are a part of us here now. We want you to transition with us to YouTube.
Flow with us.
Right.
But we also realize that everybody ain't gonna cook.
Right.
You know, you just gotta keep it moving. But we don't want that. We want you to bring some people with you. But at the end of the day, we about to get out of here, Tom.
We about to get out of here. We about to
wrap it up. We got a little boo back there. We're about to close the side, but y'all already know. Peace out. Love, peace, and hair grease.